What's up, YouTube? It's me, Schmmo. I'm back for another manga review. I've been really wanting to do this, and I have been waiting for a long time for this to actually come over to the West and be printed in English. And that, I'm talking about the 100 girlfriends who really love you. We're going to do the same format as usual, guys. We're going to go do a brief overview, talk about what I saw, then I'm going to go very in-depth with it, and I'll put a time scope where you can skip and do all that. Then we're going to go and talk about the art, and then we'll do a wrap-up. So let me go ahead and read the back to you. Igio Rentaro has asked 100 girls out and struck out every single time. In desperation, he prays for guidance, only to be told by a god that his rejections were due to a cosmic mishap. Now this god will set things right by making sure Igio gets 100 dates. Except, as things often go with gods, there's a catch. Each of his 100 dates is his destined soulmate. Worse, if he doesn't return their feelings, they will all horribly die, tragic and hilarious deaths. So this book, it's self-aware. It knows it's a manga. It knows it's a harem. It makes fun of itself, and it does stupid things to make fun of itself. It's very top tier when it comes to comedy. And what I like is they don't focus on one or the other with the girls, because in this first volume, there's 3 girls it comes across. They do everyone the same. Everyone gets same, screen time. Everyone gets, equal amount of, airtime, as I'll call it. And he really does love every single one of them, and he goes out of his way to, plan out the perfect dates, or plan out perfect, or plan for different situations and stuff like that. Overall, I have to say the back of the book has a point where it says, if harems had an extreme mode, this would be it. This man is God tier. This man can do anything and will do anything to make sure his girlfriends are happy, even if that means sacrificing sleep to research and do things for him, or if it means looking for certain things for hours on end, or even if it's just to cook dinner or something like that. He will do whatever he can to make sure that every single one of them are happy. The author either has experienced a bunch of different things or has read a lot of books, because there are a lot of relationship things that happen in here between the first 2 girls that I've experienced, coming with what they want or how they feel. And then when it comes to each girl, every single girl has a distinct trait. So the first 3 girls will be a super quiet kundere, a tsundere, and then one horny girl who, if he touches her, she gets, really horny. It's very weird. So I'm about to go into detail about everyone. So here's the time code scamp here, and let's get started. So this man, literally, it starts off with him confessing. And this girl goes, I like you as a friend, and you're great. But I literally cannot be with you. Just being with you makes me want to throw up. And his friend from middle school says, I don't understand how you were single. You're literally super athletic. You're smart. You're caring. You're friends with everyone. You're like the Renaissance man. So this man, after his middle school graduation, goes to this shrine and does a prayer. That's when a head pops out of the offering thing. And he goes, hey, bud, there's been a mistake. You were supposed to have you're the one by now. So, while I was doing my paperwork to fix it, and I was watching TV and didn't really pay attention, I accidentally added, 2 zeros to the end of your 1. So now you have 100 people going to come out to you and get dates to you. And you think this is joy, this is going to be great time, that kind of thing. So, fast forward, he's going to the first day of high school. He runs into these 2. This is Hikari, and this is Kanade. I believe I said that right. Don't hold me to it. So, she's the tsundere. She is the pink hair one's the super horny one, and that, is mad crazy when it comes to him. She'll do whatever it can to make sure they lock lips, or, she tries to get him in bed, that kind of thing. It's hilarious. And once they basically make eye contact, there's, this twitch, this shock that goes through him, making him realize, oh, this is one of my, he's like, is this one of my soulmates? Or both of these my soulmates? And then it just goes from there. So as the days go on, he looks and follows these girls, and he sees them rummaging through this, this clover field. Well, apparently there's a rumor in the school, if there's 2, you find a pink 4-leaf clover, that you the man you confess to will fall in love with you automatically. Well, so they both go scrambling looking for this. They spend hours. They each have each other's moments. He comes and gives them drinks and do all this stuff. And that's when homegirl here confesses. And then at the same time, she confesses. So he's like, I need a day. So then he comes up with this plan. Let me go and dig for this 4-leaf clover. And he goes, and, you know, he does this whole thing, and it basically comes down to, I can't decide. I will date both of you. And the suitor is like, have you lost your fucking mind? And, like, it points out, do a bunch of other things happen, and then they basically go into a polyamorous relationship. They also cover talking about how they get his first kiss. So there's this whole fucking shebang doing that. But let's move on to the next girl that comes in this. This is Shizuka right here. She is one of my favorite characters. There's a couple, and we'll cross it in a different video if you want to. But she's super shy. She doesn't really speak. She points to a book and reads out, or she points to the lines that she wants to, like, say. And she's able to do that because she's read that book over and over and over again. She's just not super shy with people, or she's super shy with people. So she uses this, and she's been ridiculed, made fun of, and when he shows up and accepts her who she loves, it's easy on her. And, you know, of course, you know, she's one of the soulmates, so she falls in love. Then that's when at the end of the book, he's basically like, so I love her too, so can we have a third one in the mix? And then the suitor is like, what the fuck's going on? And meanwhile, she's like, oh, thank God you didn't forget about me. Yeah, sure, we'll add on another one. It's just, it's insane. I really want you to pick this up and read it because it's hilarious. It's, like I said, it's very self-aware. They make multiple things about how some of them ramble on and they can't take up too many panels because they only have limited room. And then they talk about how the artist and the author's like losing his mind with the situation and everything. It's just, it's fantastic. So moving on to the art, it's fantastic. I love the expressions. Everything that goes on here is so, like, down-packed. Like, it's amazing. From basically adding on, like, how different people act, to little mannerisms, to how he, like, perceives everything. It's so beautiful. And then even, like, the intense scenes right here, they're done so well. And it's just so good, man. Look how, like, detailed it is for no reason. It's so good. I love it. This is amazing. It's amazing. I really want you guys to come pick this up. It is now out. There's only one volume, obviously. But I really think you would enjoy this. It's a great harem that is self-aware, keeps up with every girl, and they actually date, they actually kiss, they actually do all the stuff. And each one gets its own screen time, and they keep up, and they all have great personalities. So if you're looking for something amazing, comedy-filled, and, you know, that whole 9 yards, go for it, man. I really say it's the one to go for. So let me know what you guys think down below, and I'll catch you all later. Bye-bye.